Can hear you.
Okay. Todd,
Yes.
you go ahead if you want and just run this thing. I'm driving.
All right.
It's all right with you.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, it's 9:30. We'll call this meeting to order. Do I have a motion to approve agenda? I'll move.
I'll second that.
Good. All approved, say aye. Aye. Aye.
Aye.
We'll stand and say the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
States of America.
and to the republic for which it
Republic for which it stands,
nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
liberty and justice for all.
All right, any public comment before we get started? If not, we'll move down to number 5, which is our discuss the Page County Jail project and design kickoff.
Well, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having us. We've brought a team from the Sammys Group today. We've also brought the team from Venture Architects. So we'll have introductions here shortly of each of those team members so you understand who those people are and the faces that are associated to those names. As we move forward, today's meeting will be, I would think, somewhat short, unless Jacob has a lot of questions. We will keep it short. We will, after the meeting, we're going to convene back out at the site so the architects and the team can take a look at the site and start looking at placement. We're also going to do an informal design kickoff meeting with the Sheriff's Department, basically saying these are the dates moving forward. Typically what we see is the Sheriff's Department appoints people that would be directly involved with these design meetings. They would have potentially a board member on that building committee, and anybody that would be in facilities. And we'll put together some scheduled dates so that we understand when we're having these design meetings once a month, or I'd say every 6 weeks or so. As we start seeing changes in the design, we'll be updating that design and we'll be updating the costs associated to that design. And then we would bring them to you for updates and for approvals as we continue to move forward. Once the design is completed, we will send the project out for bid. We would bring those bids to you for final approval as well. Throughout the course of the project, then each month we do pay application process. We'd be meeting with you during that period of time to go through the pay application, give you updates on progress of actual construction of the project. So we'll definitely keep you involved throughout the process from today moving forward to the end of completion. But we will or suggest breaking it down into a smaller group to talk about the details of design that need to be discussed with the Sheriff's Department. Any questions to that? Seem
No,
logical and
sounds
not too
logical.
crazy?
No.
Okay. So I'd like to introduce our team. Oh, no, Jacob, do you got questions?
Yeah, well, I was wondering on that, on where it lays out there on the land. Today's your first look at it. Are you gonna look at that more, or how much are you
Yes.
gonna look at that, trying to lay it out?
I think we're gonna look at the overall site, come up with a couple of recommendations of where it may make best sense for location as far as the building, site utilities, how you enter the site, how you get out of the site. We'll take a look at that from a couple different angles and come back with some recommendations for you and get your input in your agreement as to where you would like to have that located. So let us first take a look at it from a bird's eye perspective. Once we've done that and laid that out, we'll bring you some options to take a look at to get your approval on.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So with me today, and I apologize if I miss anybody's names, but with our team, we brought Jeff Curtis back. That's a face that you guys have seen quite a bit. He's here with us today. Cody Lawrence would be our on-site construction manager. He's here today. Our Rusty Richardson, he's our project manager. He's with us here today. And then myself, and this is the team of people from the Samuels Group you'll see quite a bit. Greg, he might be online supporting us in spirit, but you won't see Greg so much anymore. His job was really to help through that sales process, to help through the referendum. And now he gets to go work with some other counties to help them out as well. But they'll be involved. Also, a person that's was involved was Henry from our organization, and he did some of those preliminary designs to get us to that referendum. We'll have him set in on some of the meetings as well, simply to overview that and just make sure that those design intents and things like that are still involved. With that said, I'd like to introduce Venture Architects. Corey Bauer is with us today, and his constituent Steve, and I'll let him introduce himself and his partner and kind of explain what Venture is here for.
Morning. Again, I'm Corey Bauer with Venture Architects. I'm the principal in charge from Venture. I have Steve Gens with me. He'll be the project manager. It'll be mainly us two as far as from Venture coming here and going through everything with you. And we'll be going through the design. Obviously, we have a couple of other people doing drafting, et cetera, back at the office. We have consultants that will be looking at as far as building systems, et cetera, going through that specifically with your facilities manager. Making sure that we are specifying what's preferred here for the county. Other than that, we're here. I thank you again for working with you. It's a pleasure. Looking forward to it. And today, yeah, look at the site, take a look at that, kind of have a little quick kickoff meeting. We have the drawings and everything from Samuels Group, what they've provided us to date. And then we're just kind of starting from now and working into the details. So any questions on that? No? Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
I guess the last couple of cleanup items is we do have to get signature yet for Venture's contract. So we've submitted that. We need to get Jacob to sign that contract so that we can formalize that agreement. The other thing is we did have a meeting that was scheduled. It did get postponed, but with Spear Financial to make sure that we have the financial perspective and making sure we understand when we need to be selling bonds and obtaining dollars to make sure we get people paid. Other than that, we're going to go ahead and start that design process with the Sheriff's Department. We'll definitely keep you in the loop. If there are things that are needed, like site surveys and things like that, we will work to get those ready for you, get them priced up, submit those to you for approval so that we can continue to keep these items moving forward. If you recall, the goal is to get this designed throughout the winter and early spring with the goal to start construction sometime early summer next year. And we'll keep you in tune with that and put together a schedule so you can follow along as to how things are progressing. And if you've got questions along the way, we are always here to answer those questions for you. So with that said, I don't have anything more for you today for the board level. Is there any questions or anything that I may have missed that you would like answers for?
No, will you guys have contact information from Venture, everybody that's here today?
Absolutely.
Send out some, okay.
Yep, and there's meeting minutes that get posted and we can
Okay.
give those to you.
Yep, great. No, I think it's all good, exciting.
It is very exciting. Judy, do you have anything?
No.
Jacob, I know you're out there. Are you, do you have any questions?
I'm good. I think I'm good. Well, I think we have that contract with Carl, so we can get that done here soon, so.
Perfect. With that said, we're going to go ahead and meet with the sheriff and we'll head out to the site. So thank you very much for the opportunity and thank you for your time.
One quick thing, I know Rusty has sent out Procore invites for our project management software that we'll be utilizing. Please accept that invite. A lot of information that we will be talking about will also be available on that site, the schedules, pay applications, that type of situation. So please make sure you accept that.
What was that called?
It's called Procore.
Procore?
It was in that original.
Oh, okay. It's in that email. Okay.
So you have to download that. You'll be able to look at everything, schematic designs, all the good stuff that we need to keep the project moving forward. All right?
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you, Sid.
All right. Well, we had a whole other list of like board communication and stuff, but I don't think we have any of that. We don't have any claims.
No.
We don't have any minutes. So,
I move we adjourn.
okay, I second that. Jacob,
All right.
we're adjourned.
Yep, I'm good. All right, I'll have to keep going Council Bluffs. See ya.
Yep.